Hello there guys, Kuiper here. Thank you all for voting. It's now time to start the Emerald Adventure, which I'm looking forward to, which I'm pretty sure you guys are the same. Alright, so first up on your screen you'll see a professor. His name is Professor Birch, and he's a really nice guy. He's a really friendly face, and he specializes in Pokemon research for the Pokemon in the Hoenn region. Right there you'll see a Lotad, which is a Pokemon from the Hoenn region as well. And the professor goes on to talk about many things like how Pokemon and humans are friendly with each other, what Pokemon means, or what Pokemon meaning is, I guess. And he then asks you if you want to be a boy or girl, like most Pokemon games are. But for this case, I'm going to be a boy, and I'm going to go with the name Kuiper. I was deciding between Kuiper or my real life name Jordan, but I decided to go with my game name. So that's pretty cool. Yep. So right there he says something about Little Root Town, which is actually the first town we get to visit straight away once we arrive there actually. And he then says come and see me later on, which is totally fine, because we actually will go see him very shortly. So first up you'll see you're arriving on a lorry, it seems, packed full of boxes and furniture. You want to hop down this place, then you arrive in Hoenn, and then there's your mom, or mum, however you like to pronounce it. So she invites you inside the house to take a look. And she asks you to go upstairs, it seems, to reset a clock. Why don't you just give it a new battery, Mom? Well, we have to do it all manually these days. If you come along over to the left here, you'll see this PC, which you want to boot up and go into item storage and then withdraw, and then you'll pick yourself up a potion, which is kind of convenient because you actually will need it early on in the game. Okay, you can actually change some option settings like I'm doing here. I decided just to change the text speed and the border just to make it stand out a little bit more. Coming back downstairs you'll notice that your mum says come over here quickly, and your dad's on TV it seems. And one thing about this game is that this is the only game that has a dad, supposedly, or the main character has a dad. And your dad's actually a main challenger in this game, as he's one of the gym leaders. But we'll get to see your dad eventually. So let's go exploring Professor Birch's house. So this woman goes on and talks about a girl upstairs. Hint hint. Oh, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so you come over here and you'll see a Pokeball. And then this person walks in. She happens to be your rival, and her name is May. And she doesn't seem... Well, she doesn't want you to touch that Pokeball, I guess. But she wants to be your friend. The joy of meeting new people. So we're going to leave Professor Birch's house and then we're going to explore the town a little bit more. You may want to head up north as that's the next part, and you'll see this little girl, it seems, and she seems to be a bit worried, and that's because help. Yeah, that's because the professor, it seems Professor Birch, is being attacked by a random Pokémon. And come over here and you'll notice this bag, as Professor Birch has just pointed out, and you have 3 choices of a Pokémon, and these are your star Pokémon, one being a Mudkip, one being a Trico as your grass, and Torchic your fire, and Mudkip as your water. Now I was deciding which one I wanted to go with, because I do have a set team in mind. Well, not really a set team, but I have an idea who I want to have as part of my team. So I'm going to go with Torchic, actually. And the wild Pokemon that was attacking Professor was the Zigzagoon. Oh, this should be an easy challenge. Zigzagoons are pretty easy to actually take down, as they're only using Growl, which is not really affecting Torchic in no way at all. So there, down goes Zigzagoon. Ooh, a nice bit of experience. Whew. Seems like the Professor's relief that you saved his life. I mean, why didn't Professor just pick up one of those Pokeballs anyway, or ask that little girl? But nonetheless, it's pretty cool that you're actually helping out the Professor. And after actually rescuing him, he's really grateful, and then he hands over a Torchic, or the Torchic that I chose. So I'm gonna go with a nickname for this Torchic. Now I was deciding what type of nickname I want to go with this. I had like 3 or 4 names, but the first one that came to my mind was Crimson, and yeah, it's kind of strange why I chose it, but I think nickname's a nickname. Yeah, I'm just reading what the professors are saying. Something about being friends with me. Well, that's all to do with Little Root Town. We can now actually leave Little Root and head north once again. And this is Route 101, which is a pretty short route actually. Contains only a number of Pokemon, from your average Zigzagoon to your tough Poochyenas, and they vary in different levels actually. They come in between 2 and 4s. There we have a Zigzagoon level 2 there, which should be a pretty easy challenge as we already just took one out. At least have the decency to attack me. Come on, Zigzagoon. Pretty weak, aren't you? Let's talk to this person. Yeah, that's right. If you ever get injured, you may want to go to a Pokemon Center. And most Pokemon Centers are found actually in most towns. Well, actually every town. And there we have a Poochyena level 3, which is more of a challenge actually. We get a critical hit there, and that makes life a bit more easier because we can escape being unharmed against this Poochyena. I'm a nice level experienced and leveled up. I just did a little bit of video editing there, but nonetheless, welcome to Oldale Town, and we will explore this in the next episode.